Oh, thank you so much, Larry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not my first time on a stand-up stage. About 10 years ago, I was in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'm a stand-up comedy fan, so I, happened to be in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Safe enough place for me to go try out my stand-up comedy dreams. And that was back when it was cool to have conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? Like, I could go up there and be like, "You guys think Obama isn't a 5,000-year-old clone?" And people are like, "Oh, what? I don't even know." Now it's like, your aunt was telling you Obama's a 5,000-year-old clone. Like, you can't even tell, the most boring people at Thanksgiving are telling you that the leaders of the country are like blood-sucking, child pedophilia worshipping, whatever, cult members who have a big plan to go to Mars and have like a harvesting colony there. It's like my aunt is doing this, the people who were like, "Oh, we can agree organic agriculture is cool," like 5 years ago, now they're like, "You don't want organic agriculture, like those organs, like organs inorganic," Anyway, so I haven't done a stand-up routine in a long time. I got a little bit of a genuine chuckle. I thought that was good. So I'll tell you one experience I had working kind of in government, doing a little bit of consulting. I do software consulting. I actually work in open data. You can go to wegov.nyc where we're recreating the government data infrastructure because they don't want it to happen, because you see what happens on the inside. And I'll tell you really quickly what I saw happening on the inside, an illustrative story. Just tell me when to get off. Happy to do it. But so I was working at I was working on 1 Center Street, and I was there. I was hot. I was like, my friends want cold beverages.
Yep.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a libertarian. I'm like, I'm going to bring in a mini fridge to the office so that we can have cold beverages. And people were like, okay. It was at the end of the day. I was like, yeah, whatever. You guys, yes, no. Anyway, I brought in a mini fridge, and this is what I learned. I learned that I violated like serious DCAS union policy. So DCAS is the Department of Citywide Administrative Services. They're actually the people who run everything. You think the politicians run things? They don't run shit. They have to have a DCAS representative. They have to be good with DCAS. And if they're not good with DCAS, which is basically the janitors agency and the janitors union, if they're not good with DCAS, if they're getting union complaints from DCAS members, like they can't move their office chairs from one end of the room to the other end of the room. And this is like everybody in government. These are elected representatives who are terrified of the repercussions of like getting a divider taken down between offices. So like if you think politicians are running the government, like they aren't. Like who is running the government? Like
a 5,000-year-old clone.
I mean, honestly, it would probably be easier to defeat if there was a 5,000-year-old clone. Honestly, who runs the government is the general public and the general malaise that a lot of people in society feel right now around, like, let's be mediocre and let's just, like, mediocre shit fly. And, like, I won't call you out on your mediocre shit, you don't call me out on my mediocre shit, and then everything can be mediocre forever. And so that's basically the plan. I try to stand in resistance to that. I'm a software guy. I'm an open source software guy more than anything. Not like a sales and marketing software guy, but like we can actually rebuild this stuff better. And it's happening. We could get into how it's happening, but it is happening over time. Software can be very helpful for us if we leverage it. So yeah, I'm running for public advocate. VoteDevin.com.
Yeah.
And if you want to see, if you're into software and data and government transparency, I run a nonprofit initiative called wegov.nyc, which is like cool if you're into that type of stuff. So thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Stacey. Thanks everybody.